Hello and welcome to 22107 Accounting for Business Decisions A. For those of you who don't yet know me, I'm student 13195387, just another number with a dollar sign in front of it. Today we aim to learn all about bank reconciliations. What is a bank reconciliation and how is it relevant? A bank reconciliation describes a process of, put more simply, reconciling the bank's records. This is done to ensure our financial reporting and recording is reliable and up to date. To achieve this, we simply first fix up the bank records and then we fix up the business's records. The first stage in reconciling our records is identifying which statement is which. In our example, the bank statement is on the left with our books on the right. Step 2 requires us to check off all matching transactions, those that are equal on both the bank statement and the books. For our statements, check 659, 662 and 664 are all adequately recorded. Step 3 requires us to set up a reconciliation template and correct errors in recordings. On our statement, we can see that check 660 was withdrawn as 15,000. The correct recording was 5,000. To reconcile this, we recorded 10,000 add to bank reconciliations. We also have to reconcile errors from timing issues. In our example, electronic funds transfer, EFT, has not been recorded on our books due to timing. Therefore, we record it as an addition in the book section. Likewise, we also have an NSF check, not sufficient funds, which is recorded only on the book side. This represents a check that the business has deposited into their account, with the provider not having sufficient funds to pay the amount, so the check has bounced. We have to take this amount out of our books because it's coming out of the bank statement. Therefore, we flip it and subtract it from our books. The next mismatch is the bank service charge, highlighted in blue, located on the bank statement. As it is recorded as coming out of our bank, we need to flip it and take it out of our books. Continue this process for the remaining records that are only recorded on the bank statement, the EFT office rent, and the interest earned. We can now reconcile the book side. Both checks 661 and 663 have not gone through the bank statement, but have been recorded on our books. This is because they are outstanding checks, meaning that the business has issued them, however the receiver is yet to deposit them into their account. The last item that needs to be reconciled is the deposit of $4,435. This was most likely deposited at the end of the last day of the statement period. This means it will most likely be recorded on the next bank statement. To reconcile it, we simply add it to the bank statement. We can now calculate the adjusted balances. Both sides equal $44,682. To conclude this process, we must make journal entries to the business books to account for the differences. Our first journal entry accounts for the EFT received. The second records the interest earned. The third records the NSF check. The fourth records the bank fees. And the fifth records the rent paid by EFT.